Hey everyone, this is Lisa from TRW, and in this video I'm going to show you a potential problem you might run into with Silhouette Studio, something that can be super annoying but thankfully is a really easy fix. So the other day I was trying to design and I noticed that my design was moving around really weird. It was kind of choppy, and so when I went to move it, you could see that it just kind of jumps a little bit. Like if I go to use my arrow, it has these big moves. Typically when I'm doing something like this, it will move just a tiny bit at a time. And you can see it a lot once I zoom in. So if I zoom in and use this arrow, it moves a lot. Well, I didn't think too much of it because I just thought it was a weird fluke. But then I needed to do some point editing. So I have this leaf design. It's from our word layout mini pack. And I went over and I double clicked on it and I'm in point editing mode. So you can see my little dots here and I'm all set. So I wanted to go over here and start deleting some points. So I'm holding down Shift, grabbing those, and then I'll press delete over here. Now this point here I wanted to change, but when I went to click on it, you can see it just moved. So I just hit Control-C to go back and I'll zoom in more. So if I click on this right here, you can see it jumped right over there. So I was really frustrated. I didn't know why this was happening, and so I kept moving things around and noticed that it jumps at the same increment. So when something like this happens, if your design is moving over at jumps, then you are actually snapping your design to the grid. So if we go right here to our page panel, the second tab in there is your grid settings, okay? So right here, let's show our grid. So you can see here's my grid here. Let me go over here and let me take out those divisions in there so you can see the grid a little bit better. So now if I go to move this, check this out. It jumps to these spots in the grid. So if I did 4 divisions like I just had, then it's gonna jump to these little parts here. So check that out. All those in there. So an easy fix, thankfully. I'm gonna go over, turn off my grid, and then I'm gonna turn off snap to grid right here. Check it out. Now I have no problems. I can click on it and see how it only moves a little bit now. So let me jump back, snap to grid so you can see the difference. That was 3. Turn it off. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. So now I can go back, do my point editing, get rid of this little point. I can just go right here and move it however I want. For this one, I'll just go ahead and delete it. And now I can finish off my point editing, finish off my designing, and I don't have to worry about this weird thing going on that's driving me crazy. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.